My name is Dikus Lubbe. I'm the CEO of DFSA, Dairy Farmers of South Africa. We to some extent the milk side from Clover Dairy. So all the milk from the farms we collect, but we also do manufacture and sell our own milk in the Clover brand. So all fresh milk and UHT milk comes from DFSA. So obviously all the milk we pick up from farms. So you can't be closer to the ground working with cows. So we currently have about 125 farmers supplying close to 500 million liters of milk. They employ a number of people on the farms, basic commodity work. So I think we are, proverbially where the tracker hits the floor, in terms of. So I think we got a big role to play in the sense of community development from ground up. Absolutely. I think we currently, from a business perspective, we've got a lot of initiatives with the trade. That's obviously you need a market to sell your product for. But from the farm side, I think it's more important that being South African, being African, we lack, the dairy industry lack in the sense of development on farm side, to help the black community to farm. We've got 3 projects actually currently running to try and get development done on the floor level to get, because dairy is an economy of scale business. So how you build a model that can give you economy of scale, but also that will help the community. Because South African community is used to one cow, one goat. You need to get them to stand together. So we're busy actually with a few projects in KZN and the Eastern Cape to start a process. But we're in the beginning phase. I think one of the biggest things is, and I think it's an African problem, is that we, especially on the dairy side, especially when you get into long life products like cheese and UHT, long life milk, imports is a big problem from Europe. So, and even from South America, they've got subsidies over there. So we compete not on the equal playing fields. And it's not so much the quantity, it's the price perception that the trade has. So especially in South Africa where we're going through a drought, you need to lift the farm pricing. But you can't because the retailer just tell you, listen, I'm going to import. And that's our biggest challenge, is to get to a model where through cycle you can be cost competitive, or you can play and that the trade can see the benefit of actually investing in South Africa. Because they're actually the guys that needs to keep the farmer on the ground. And that's our biggest challenge, is imports currently, cheap imports. I think, everybody speak about it, even in the conference the last 2 days in terms of food security. So I don't know where else you're going to get it. I see there's now, you can eat a hamburger patty, that's not meat. But, at the bottom line, I think is that outside from the mining industry, I think agricultural has got the ability to employ a lot of people. On the farm, you have commercialization of tractors and mechanization and all that, but still employs a lot of people, and it can create that. And if we can actually join with the government, South African government, can join, the challenge, I think we can create a lot of work and a lot of benefits to South Africa through agriculture. I enjoyed the discussion for I think it's great, firstly, to bring people together in the sense of just to highlight the issue, that Africa need to stand up. So any Indaba or anything that lifts it up, I would have liked to see much more people, in the sense of being here. So I think we will have to work in terms of the marketing, but to get people is always difficult. But I think just the general awareness of it for me was great. I think there was 2 or 3 speakers yesterday. I like the guy from Nigeria, was brilliant. I think South Africa must fly over there and see what they're doing. That was very, very good for me. Also the session in the morning, in terms of bringing women back into the community. I know in India, for instance, women is the dairy people. They actually the milk. So I think this type of Indaba must do that. But also from here, it needs to go somewhere. It needs to go into the communities. It needs to go into the government. It needs to go to a higher level than the Western Cape minister. Toko needs to be here, in terms of making sure that things happen.